going on, Cigar TV YouTube? Welcome back to another episode where today we are traveling to Kentucky and Ohio to see my family at Kentucky Gentleman Cigars and go to the Creekside 2-year anniversary party. We're very excited for this trip. It feels like we're not closing a chapter, but we're starting a new book. I don't know if that makes sense. We're headed to the airport. We will see you guys there. Y'all, we have made it to the Louisville. Y'all, we have made it to the Louisville airport. And we gotta hop in a quick Uber and head to Frankfort, Kentucky. I'm very excited to see my family. I haven't seen them in 5 or 6 years. The weather's very nice. They got different kind of birds. And the Uber is here. We will see y'all in the bourbon capital of the world, Frankfort, Kentucky. Peace. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Thank you, man.
Hey, at least it's warmer than it was last night. I was like, damn, they're coming. They're bringing cold weather.
Yeah, man.
So, it's a lot warmer.
It feels good out here, man. It feels good. I forgot you guys moved.
Yeah, man. We moved. So we were downtown from 2018, and then we moved September of last year here.
Okay.
So we got parking, food truck, our own, like, we're not limited like we were before.
Yeah. So yeah, let's drop this stuff off somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Grab some camera gear, just chit chat. What is going on, guys?
What's up, man? Good to see you, man. It's
good
been a
to
while.
see you as well. Hey, Mama, how are you?
Hi, Sean. So good to see
You as well, yes, ma'am. I'm excited to be back here, Frankfort, Kentucky, your guys' hometown. I guess where Granddaddy Kentucky Gentleman Cigars all kind of started, correct?
Yeah.
We are happy to have you here.
Absolutely. Well,
and your granddad would be very excited about this.
Yeah, a lot of history in the making, just in the room here. So
absolutely, man.
So we moved. So downtown just was a very cool place to be. They kind of asked us to go there. They thought we would fit the direction they were trying to go. You know, you have Buffalo Trace, you have distilleries, you have a lot of history. So they thought our history of tobacco, bourbon, cigars would fit a lot of what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
So we were there in 2018 is when we first moved there. So a lot of things were going good. And of course, just like with everybody else, boom, COVID happens. So that slows down and puts a halt into what any progress was going. So Frankfort kind of got put back 5 years, is the best way I'd put it. So the way it was before we got there is the way it was once we got there. So we did a survey for about a year of what we could do for our customers, or new or old, and make a better experience for them. And everybody said parking. And that was the one main issue that we kept seeing. And this has one of those things, a guaranteed parking spot no matter what.
Absolutely.
And then everybody was complaining about like the food around, there are not many options, things like that, or quick or cheaper. So my stepdad had the food truck idea, opened Big Daddy's Fried Chicken. So now we have food, we have alcohol, we got cigars. So you don't even have to leave our parking lot. You got it all right here. And you can wash your car and smoke a cigar. And I know how much you love, so I mean, it's its own experience
and
separately.
In the summer, we're going to have bands here, have like a concert series kind of thing. And so we just have way more options here than we did downtown.
The shift to this location allows you guys to do much more here. And one of those things is to serve liquor, throw some parties, and just dive into the cigar culture lifestyle,
Yeah.
right? Talk to me about what you guys offer here.
So what we wanted to elaborate on, like I kind of said, we use the word experience. Most of the time as KGC, Kentucky Gentleman Cigar Company, when people came in here, they would buy a cigar, they would talk to us because we're family owned, but then from there they would leave.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was keeping people here or showing like the experience Kentucky can offer or Frankfurt itself can offer. So we're like, well, we know cigars, but we're also pretty familiar with bourbon. Let's make a pairing where you can have a cigar and a bourbon. We'll expand from that. There's a lot of local craft breweries around here too, so we'll offer local beers that you or other people might not have tried traveling and things like that. So then expand further on top of that, we did local wineries. So now we're at a full bar. So it started just bourbon.
Wow.
Then people want beer with their cigars, but now we're doing coffee as well. People love coffee, espresso, maybe even more with the cigars. I like trying to show people other ideas to drink with the cigar that aren't alcohol related.
Yeah.
Like I always catch heat for this, but I'd say chocolate or strawberry milk. It sounds insane because you're thinking heat with milk sounds terrible, but your milk will never taste like that cigar. So if you really want to know what you're tasting, it resets your palate over and over again.
You guys mentioned earlier, I think you guys said 10 bourbon companies you guys have made cigars for, or still currently make cigars for. What is that process like? When a company reaches out to you to make a cigar, what are the next steps, right? Like, do they just send you bottles and y'all like spritzing everything? Does it barrel?
It kind of starts that way.
Yeah, I ask them for the bottles of whatever one they're wanting us to make the cigar for. Me and Cody and Satara, we get together and we try different blends with it to see which ones we think complement their bourbon the best. And then we send them the samples of what we think goes well with their bourbon or their rye. We also are doing some ryes.
Okay.
And then most of them are like, we don't know anything about it. We're going to go with, we've gotten more creative with the artistry of the cigars that we're doing. So a lot of them will choose it based on the looks of it, because marketing, starts with the eyes. So they will also choose that as well. But we don't want it to just look pretty. We do want it to taste good and complement their liquor. And then once we've agreed on it, then that's when we put the tobaccos in the barrels with their liquor to start the process.
Wow.
When we first started, we started with the fire tip.
I've heard about this one, yes.
The twist.
The Kentucky twist.
The Churchill Maduro. And the moonshine.
The moonshine line.
We, those were, we started with 5 pretty much.
Wow.
And then, went from there. The moonshine, of course, he's like, we're in Kentucky. We got to do moonshine. And that one, actually, the tobaccos, and we just started with a straight moonshine at the time. And people would come up to him at Hillbilly Days, which Cody's telling you about, and they say, you want to take a walk? And he's all, sure. And I'm like, you don't even know these people. Would take a walk, come back in jars wrapped in newspaper. That's how they would bring the moonshine jars to us. So he played off of that and wrapped them in the newspaper. And so that actually has the moonshine flavor to it.
Yeah.
And you didn't see moonshine cigars 20 years ago. Your grandfather started that. I'm sorry, but he did. And people went crazy, especially over here. They went crazy. And so then we went the next step further and started doing the flavored ones.
Right.
And this is real moonshine. This is not moonshine you buy at the store.
All right. This is some backcountry in the woods. Okay.
So
like you see on TV, that one show.
Some people, after they smoked that straight moonshine, and they were like, I was messed up after I smoked that cigar. And so he would say, be careful now.
She can explain it, but this was her 21st anniversary release for last year. So this is called the Tigre. So she loves roses.
So my nickname is, I've been called Tiger many times because I tend to, you know, but so La Tigre is the Spanish of tiger. And I like it because it's got 3 different wrappers on it. It's got Connecticut, Habano, and a Maduro on it. So you get so many flavors out of that cigar. And I think it's pretty looking as well. So that one is actually a thing to me, is that cigar, my 20 years of being in the business.
So you mentioned earlier, you know, I'm gonna call Granddad. He comes to you with the idea. They come back from a fishing trip. I got it. We're gonna do cigars. What rolls through your mind?
Oh Lord, here we go again. Because your grandfather was an entrepreneur. We were always, it was always something we were doing. Before we left California, before we decided to move here, he had a winery in escrow. We almost went into the wine business, but it fell through, and then we ended up here, and it ended up cigars. But I would always had to be on my toes with your granddad because he was constantly, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. And mind you, he was a lot older than me. This man's in his 50s. So you can imagine what he was like younger. Just nothing stopped him. He was also, he got bored very easily. So once he accomplished that, he was like, okay, what next? You know, what do I want to do now? This was his last big hurrah, though, because he was older and then he got sick. But I thought, oh Lord, here we go. And it was a roller coaster ride. You know, your dad, my grandfather, he, you know, laid the foundation and paved the legacy for the Mobley name and Kentucky Gentleman Cigars. Is you kind of look back on him and then look at your future now of not only this business but as a father. What kind of legacy do you want to leave?
You know, my dad probably didn't know if I was even going to be interested in the cigars, or the tobacco side of it, and who knows if, you know, my son will want to carry the torch. But I think just kind of leaving it where I found it, you know, wherever the cigar industry is when that time comes, is just to remember how it was when you found it and how you can make it better in your own way. So I just, hopefully, like Mom said, I can make it another 20, 25 years, let us be at 50 years, and, you know, be able to say that the Mobleys had 50 years of, you know, culture, history, and industry in tobacco. And I think that's something that should be talked about, because it might be known locally or between our family, but the history of that is not really known to the masses. So just to be able to connect our family's history, our last name to Kentucky, that we made our stamp in Kentucky, I think that's cool in itself, that somebody can know our last name, even after maybe me and you are no longer alive anymore, that our Mobley name is something to be talked about or remembered in some fashion, in a positive sense.
Nashville's always fun. Have you been?
No.
It's a cool culture. Like, for them being small, it's what you think or hope that Kentucky will turn into at some point. Not just bourbon, alcohol. There'll be music and concerts and events, and there'll be a culture to it, not just small town country vibes.
Okay, now we got 2 cameras on me. This shit is weird. Hold up, no. You pull my shit out.
What's up, guys? It's good seeing you. Cody Mobley. Take you guys around Louisville, see what we can show you here in Kentucky.
This guy is technically my uncle, and he's younger than me.
I thought it was always funny. You always let that be known, even though how crazy it would sound.
That's really about all I gotta say. That meal was fantastic. Now it's time to smoke, enjoy what Louisville and Kentucky has to offer. What this is the Ohio River. Beautiful sunset, beautiful meal, beautiful people. We're about to smoke some beautiful cigars. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. What's the problem with Tampa? We have stuff like this,
So like you
but they just
have a cost.
don't. They're not cool with this.
Big Daddies on the
You know what I'm saying?
signs that are at every
Like if I could smoke an AMSO, we'd be lit.
Big Daddies.
Well, we're in one of the nicest, richest areas for horse racing. This is where all the Saudis come and race their horses before the Kentucky Derby. So the winners of this event will place to be able to race the Derby up in Louisville come May. So this is like the pre-excitement for the big show.
What are we gonna name the horse? Stogie? Yeah, Stogie. I'm glad I brought this jacket. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, what'd you bet on?
I got just uncle with money to win for 25.
Right, so we gotta see what the odds are. I mean, shit.
Well, it says win 25, so I'm assuming it's just...
It's whatever the odds are. Crossfire, number 2 Crossfire, baby. Odds 5-1 right now.
Number 4, we got an uncle with money.
Y'all, we just left Keeneland Farms, Keeneland. I don't think it's a farm, but Keeneland Racetrack. My first ever horse race. Got a smoking stove, bet a little bit, check out the whole scene. Really cool. We're headed to the airport to grab a rental car, then headed back to the lab at Kentucky Gentleman Cigars to hang out, smoke some stoves and chop it up a little bit with Cody. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all, we just made the drive from Kentucky to Ohio. We just arrived at the one and only Creekside Cigar Company. I'm excited to talk to these boys, check them out, and celebrate their 2-year anniversary. Getting ready to unroll this place, hang out, hop on the pod, make it happen. Y'all enjoy. Dave, how you doing, sir?
Sean, great to see you, dude.
You as well, man. Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to Creekside.
Dude, I mean, I'm so excited
You're
to
at
be
the
here.
Creek.
The one and only.
Truly the one and only.
The one and only. You guys are celebrating a 2-year anniversary this weekend. This place is alive and well, full of members, man.
Yep.
It's very exciting here.
Yeah, we've got our members are here today, big events tomorrow, and then all of our like Discord online community is like flying in from all different parts of the world, really.
Yeah.
And so all these guys that we like do virtual hearse with and hang out with are here, and it's like feels like a family reunion.
Dude.
So this is the main area of Creekside. We're open to the public. We've got a members lounge in the back that we'll check out in a second. But out here, this is kind of the main spot where everybody comes and hangs. The whole, when we bought this place, it was an office, 8-foot drop ceilings, carpet on the floors. The garage doors were not there, it was just a wall.
Good touch.
And we stood in here and we were like, all right, I think it's big enough to seat like 25, 35 people. What if we like blew out the back door so you could see the creek? And it felt like you were both in a town, like in a city, but also in the back, it just goes for, as far as you can see, there's nothing but trees and a creek and woods and deer. So we busted that part open. And you know, the other thing we always talk about is if our whole thing is experience and having our main mantra of leaving people better than we find them, it's like we gotta make them comfortable. And so instead of just finding the best deals on furniture, like we gotta go all out. And so we put together this whole furniture package of like, how do we get the comfiest, coolest furniture in here? How do we overkill the HVAC and the smoke eaters, and then give a view where you can be inside and outside at the same time? Almost like how it feels walking into a hotel lobby, but with the community of like a small cafe. That's kind of what we tried to bring together in this room. It's Wick.
John Wick?
Yeah. No.
He might be.
He might be. He's not going to tell you if he is.
Yeah. I mean, look at these guys, man. Everybody's happy. Everybody's gathered. Yeah. You said you have all your Discord members.
Yes.
Talk to me
They're not even all here yet.
They're not here yet.
There's some of them are.
So one thing I find really unique that you guys have done is this online presence that you guys have built. I feel like I know y'all watching your content, but I know you guys do Discord, which is a complete different online community. Talk to me about what you guys have built there.
So we started our Discord a year and change ago with this idea of like, how do we get everyone that watches the content to become more a part of Creekside? So this idea of like making things less transactional. We're not just here to sell you cigars. Like we want to get to know you and hang out and build little communities throughout the world, really. So we started it, and today we're like 1,700 people strong in the Discord. We've got a 24-hour virtual lounge.
1,700?
Yeah. You could log in and go to the virtual lounge and you'll see 5, 10, 20 people at all times of the day just hanging out smoking cigars.
Yeah.
And so there's about like 40 or 50 people from Discord coming in this weekend that are going to be hanging out from London to Denver.
Wow.
And then everywhere else in between.
Yeah.
And these guys, like, it's like a family reunion to them, and also for me. I'm like, I feel like I know you guys too. Like we sit and we hang out, smoke cigars. We do like, we'll send different people like test blends of stuff we're working on, just like to bring this whole community together.
Yeah.
And we've done everything from like virtual meetups, like we were down in Sarasota a couple months ago, meeting with our like, wherever we have big concentrations of people, we try and go out and see them in real life.
Awesome.
So yeah, Discord's just allowed us to take what we do at Creekside and just hang out with even more people. Scotty! Bro, you saw these new ones?
Oh, I'm coming to shop.
Sunday
I haven't shopped yet. I'm coming.
New merch drop just for the anniversary.
I had one of our programming guy hit me up while driving here, and he said, "Can I Zelle you to order stuff? Because you guys teased it online." I said, "Fuck, I'll FaceTime with you when I get some time." Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so you can't come in the members lounge without enjoying these seats.
Okay.
These are the greatest chairs of all time. You can fall asleep quick, and they freaking swivel, dude.
And they swivel.
Like he's got it here, like perfect laptop rest. But like this is the spot where it's like, man, when you want to just step away and feel like you're not even in the main lounge, you come back here. It's one of my favorite spots to just chill out, enjoy a cigar by myself.
¿Cuántos pesos?
Somewhere like 900 for a chair. Yeah.
Well worth it.
Oh, dude, well worth it. I mean, they still look great. It's been 2 years, but the amount of comments we get where people are like, dude, I'll become a member so I can sit in those chairs.
Yeah.
Like, keep people comfortable.
Dude, I see this humidor all the time online. Yep. You guys do fantastic content.
Thank you.
We're from Tampa. So Fuente, JC Newman, Padron, Davidoff, Placencia, Big Dogs Foundation, you got a couple other ones in there, right? But you guys have curated this selection that I look for now when I travel because of you guys, right? So talk to me about the thought process behind building this humidor and selecting the brands that you do.
So we started, when we first opened, that back wall was the only wall with boutique. So call it 75% more of the heritage stuff, 25% boutique. Mm-hmm. But the goal always was by the end of year one, flipping that. So 75% boutique, 25% heritage. And the only way we can do that is educating customers, building trust with them. And to be honest, like the way that we do that the most is people come in asking for something. We're like, even if we have that, but also you should try this. And it's gonna save you like $9 every time you come here. And we make less money, but you have a better experience. So enough of those ones, and sometimes it is more than the one they normally smoke. But the idea is like, we're not just looking at price tags or just what's the easiest to get, who do we get the best deals with, what are the cigars we like that we want to smoke, that we think people, especially once they meet these people behind the brands, are just gonna like be all in on. So by year one, we fully flipped it. We've got a couple Padron aisles here.
Yeah, you got a couple.
And then you'll see some Plasencia. Fuente is in and out at times. Like right now, there's not much. There's a couple of Fuente, but there's not much. And then Alec Bradley. And then other than that, up for discussion on what boutique is, but most of the rest is boutique cigars. And it's not how it started, but it was always the goal of like, we want people excited and trying new things. And so now we get to have way more fun buying and merchandising this humidor because it's like, man, this is all the stuff I smoke. And so if I can get people excited about it, that means we get to buy more of the stuff we like. We always talk about at Creekside, we could sell cigars, we could sell coffee, we could sell auto parts. It doesn't matter. The way we treat people is the way we treat people. And the only reason I believe people come back for a second time is because of how they were treated. And if more lounges would focus on making people comfortable, more lounges would have more people coming in, and they would be creating new cigar smokers. Like, that's the biggest thing. Legacy I want to leave is similar to my grandpa's. Integrity, and because of that, anybody I ever asked or talked to about him, friend, colleague, my cousins, my aunts and uncles, they all say the same thing: generous and a man that follows through on his word. If I can leave that, success.
Yeah, man, I have no background in the cigar industry. My family was in the industry. My granddad is actually from Kentucky, so not too far from here. Frankfort, Kentucky. To my knowledge, he was the first person to ferment tobacco in bourbon barrels back in the day, to my knowledge. But yeah, man, I was a ball player, played in college, got into some trouble, drugs and alcohol, had to get cleaned up, and I ended up in Tampa. And as soon as all of that happened, me and my father had the idea to create a cigar television channel. Sitting down watching the game with him, smoking a cigar, and where the hell are the cigar commercials at? There's everything else, right? And it all kind of spiraled, man. I created a software like Nike ID for sneakers, but it's for cigar bands. And I was opening a private lounge on 5th Ave in Ybor, and it all fell through. So we just started shooting content, jumping around lounges, and it all picked up at the same time. One of those odd or God moments, man. But yeah, Cigar TV. We started this 3 years ago. We've been shooting content for about 2.5.
When did you start publishing it?
A year ago. Okay. About a year ago, yeah. I think we reached out to you guys a little under a year ago, so maybe 9-10 months. But yeah, we started putting content out about a year ago, man. And we do everything. So Cigar TV is a global streaming channel dedicated to the cigar industry and lifestyle. We're currently on Roku, Distro TV, Freecast, 12 other streaming services, 37 countries. We shoot 5 original shows.
non-gay way, this has to be the sexiest man at Creekside.
No.
I mean, my goodness. So this guy runs Cigar TV, and it's very special to have him here with us today. So tell us your name, tell us a little bit about Cigar TV and why you're here today.
Yeah, man, Sean Mobley, owner of Cigar TV, a global streaming channel dedicated to the cigar industry and lifestyle. Roku, Distro TV, 12 other streaming services, 37 countries. We are here at Creekside celebrating you guys, so thank you guys for having us. 2 years, I've been watching you guys' content online. I am a fan, an avid watcher. I listen to what you guys say here, and I think this is where the cigar industry is going. This is the model now. This is what people need to start doing. And so to see it live in the flesh here, past couple of days, very exciting, very wholesome, and glad to be a part of it.
Thank you, man. In all seriousness, we're honored that you're here.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
man.
Appreciate you guys.
I'd drive 12 hours if I had to.
Why? Just to see me?
Can we say that on camera?
I mean, you have my hat on. It's good now. That's what you know.
So I'm Will, came from the UK, met the guys through Discord about a year ago, found the podcast, it's brilliant. We've got a really cool community of people. A lot of us have flown in from around the US, obviously myself from a little bit out of town, about 5,000 miles to be here, and it's brilliant. The community is phenomenal, a really good group of guys that just turn up, smoke cigars each week, sit online, a little bit geeky with that sort of thing, but yeah, it's worked really, really well. And the hospitality here, the guys with the creek and everything else, amazing.
What's up, everybody? We got the 2-year anniversary right here at Creekside Cigar Co. I genuinely cannot believe it's been 2 years. We opened our doors early today with a line of people out there getting their Creek hats. We got Alec Bradley in the house. They're running deals and event-only cigars all day long. Coffee cart, barbecues coming, good music, good vibes. It's a great day to be at the Creek. Thanks for being here, Cigar TV.
We got a bunch of Alec Bradley deals, jumping all day, raffling out golf bags, giant travel humidor, another wood humidor, I believe it's like 1,500 count. It's gonna be a crazy day, so come see us.
Creekside, 2-year anniversary, the Warped, La Hacienda. Never smoked this. This is what's going down right now.
The thing with Creekside too. The thing with Creekside, we're not about tipping, right? It's about the hospitality. It's about the people.
Sarevsky.
Oh! Come on down. Yeah, you can clap even though you're Congratulations. All right. The coffee out front, sandwiches here, and then we're gonna have some barbecue coming at 11:30. And if it's here? Oh, and beer out front. If you're gonna be eating barbecue, you can get your tickets for that food up here. It's $15.
I was out in Vegas repping
Keep the vibes going.
More giveaways coming at the top of every hour.
These guys have been awesome, man. It's been a family, and it came at the right time for me, and man, God is good. So, and I'm about to start crying. What Jordan say? Pause.
Yeah. She was asking how that man on the
That
phone
one.
with Billy.
Then they got Creekside.
What's up, guys? I'm Eric. I'm here with Celia Joe's Barbecue. And yeah, we got a whole spread here today. We're just serving up. Happy to be here. Beautiful day at Creekside Cigar Co. We got pulled pork, we got barbecue chicken, we got mac and cheese, and we got cornbread. So we're just trying to help those cigars smoke smoother, you know?
If you haven't been to Creekside, you gotta come check it out. Please come see us. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
You want me to walk it out? Or I think it's Discord. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Thank you guys for hanging.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You guys are the best. What you got to say to the people, man? Close this thing out.
What do I got to say to the people? It's been an honor to have you guys, Cigar TV, hanging out with us here at Creekside all weekend long. Super grateful that you guys would come out
Absolutely.
And hang with us. Thanks to each of you. And for all you guys watching, all the best cigar content is right here on Cigar TV.
My man, appreciate you,
Peace.
buddy. Have a good one, man. See you
Thank
next
you.
week. Yeah, man.
Great meeting. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. I'll be at PCS.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get something. Yeah, that's a wrap. Kentucky, Ohio, closing it out here at Creekside 2-year anniversary. What an incredible trip, incredible people. Cigar culture is alive and well here in Ohio. We look forward to bringing this thing to life, bringing it to YouTube, Roku, Distro, TV Freecast, 12 other streaming services. If you haven't downloaded the app or loaded the channel, make sure y'all do that right now. Stop watching, go do that right now. Throw us a like, comment, subscribe. PCA next week. We're gonna see a lot of these guys there. Y'all, you know what it is, only on Cigar TV as always. Peace and love.